Sean Diddy Combs' trial date has been set for the first Monday of May.
March, April, May. 7 months.
Rapper Sean Diddy Combs' sex trial is now set to begin next year, and prosecutors are hinting that they could potentially bring new charges.
Diddy's trial kicks off the same day as the Met Gala 2025. It's not like he'll be invited anyway.
That's some weird synchronicity in the universe.
I know, because he's been so into himself at the Met Gala.
Yes.
And like his last trip, he wore this little outfit. And then,
listen, he's a horrible person, but that outfit was amazing.
The last 2 times before that, he was with Cassie at both of those. Hip hop mogul trades high fashion for prison garb.
Combs was all smiles, wearing a jail uniform and shackled at the ankles. And at one point, he turned towards the gallery, waving and blowing kisses to his family, who showed up to support him, including his mother and many of his children.
And I'm literally loving the outfit his mom wore. It's just the tackiest outfit that you could wear to court. I just want to give her one tip from Cookie Googleman.
Keep him up.
Keep him up.
Here's what his defense team told reporters after court.
He's making an adjustment. He had his family here today to support him. We really want to put an end to all of the clowning that we see on the internet. This is a serious proceeding with serious consequences.
Also, Diddy, I did see the statement that you made to the Six on your frustration with what's been said about you. In a statement to Page Six, Combs wrote, "Enough is enough," all caps, for drama.
Double down.
Yeah. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. You sat silently? I think that's the gig. That's the prison gig, right? You're not a martyr. You're in fucking prison. You're sitting silently all goddamn day long. And be grateful the only assassination you're experiencing is that of your character. Others haven't been quite so lucky. I don't know. And I wouldn't like worry about your legacy and your reputation getting soiled. Like, no, I think you thought you had a different one. Like, you're a rapist murderer, and we all still think you are. Like, the fact remains, you're good.
But when you have been above the law for so long,
yeah,
you start believing your delusions of grandeur.
Combs responded to the claims in all the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged."
If the only thing you're guilty of is beating the ever-loving daylights out of your girlfriend Cassie in public, that is enough for you to sit the fuck down, shut up. That tape was horrifying to watch.
Yeah.
And you know the way that you hit her so flagrantly in public that it wasn't the first time because you were so comfortable doing it. So don't sit here and tell me that I'm not going to take it anymore. I've been so silent about all this stuff. You beat the shit out of this woman.
Yeah, and that is one thing.
That
is
you
one
did.
thing we were actually able to get a video of and get released to the public.
That makes me sick. Even if you didn't do one other thing, even if everything in Kim Porter's book is a lie, even if every charge against you is a lie, scratch all of that and just say that was all bad luck, okay? You just are a gun collector who for some reason has something against serial numbers, or you just really love baby oil and you're panicked that one day there's gonna be another pandemic and baby oil is gonna be the new toilet paper and you're not gonna get any.
Yeah.
That fucking video in that hotel hallway is enough for me to say, sit down and listen to what everyone else has to say because we don't want to hear from you.
If all of this shit is just going to antagonize you for the rest of your life, it's still good enough for me. Like I am happy to have everyone just using your name in the worst, most vile ways.
I just so deeply believe this woman.
No, of course. And
the other people that, of course, have come out and spoken against him as well. I just am not as intimately involved in the details of like what he did to them, but I'm sure I would be like, that sounds true.
2 days after this video published exclusively on CNN, Combs issued an apology.
But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
You don't get to beat the shit out of someone, put up one Instagram post from the Bahamas or whatever. place that you went to that has like weird extradition laws, and and while you're there with your chef, oceanfront, I'm sure there was a yoga teacher nearby, all that stuff. You don't get from the comfort of an oceanfront house to be like, I have a lot to work on, and then think that that just makes up for it. I mean, come on, man. Someone along the way on the road to your fame should have said, no, you don't get to act like that. A monster, I'm not blaming everyone in your camp. I'm just saying, like, a monster has been created and you need to sit the fuck down. Sorry, that got me really.
No, I get it. His lawyer like made a statement that
Combs is being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. And get this, guys, the food there is the roughest part of his stay, according to his defense team.
I believe that, because you're probably enjoying a similar life to the one you had, probably saving a shit ton of money on drugs. I don't think these guys are going to need to be drugged to do what they gonna be doing. Bottoms up.
Listen, I believe the food is terrible, but that is just
I'm sure it is, but
like,
and I'm sure that they're totally glorifying it. Page Six did do like a whole. Actually, he enjoyed Swedish meatballs last night.
That is kind of amazing. Do you think like your behavior warrants someone from 11 Park or whatever that Michelin-starred restaurant is in New York, like to come over and be like, let me serve you a 5-star, however many stars at his meal? Like, no, stop. If you want, just stop. Doesn't he have a publicist that's like, shut up?
I know. And maybe you would say that the worst part about it is that like
he's away from his children.
Exactly. Like
he probably is a bit delusional right now thinking, and maybe he's not, because listen, you know, Mr. Cosby is out on the street and he drugged women and raped them, and Bill is living a beautiful life in his mansion in Connecticut or wherever the hell it is.
Yeah.
He probably is thinking, oh, I'm going to get out of here soon.
Yeah. No, I totally, if he really knew or even understood the gravity of that, like your court date's not even until May.
Well, they're going to keep appealing to get him out on bond.
Combs was arrested in September on several charges, including sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy, where he faces a possible sentence of 15 years to life behind bars if convicted. And during yesterday's hearing, attorneys discussed issues regarding the evidence discovery process, including the data extraction of nearly 100 electronic devices seized during searches of Combs's residences. Prosecutors making clear in court, quote, our investigation is very much ongoing, and they hinted that additional charges against the music mogul are possible.
The only thing I worry about is that he can blackmail someone that does have some authority to help him get out. That's what, if he gets out, then that's why, because there's no reason to let this guy out with everything. I mean, not only is there no reason, you would like, the authority would have to be so fucking big that like, you would just have to get over like the utter humiliation that like the justice system would have to endure from like really having nothing to say about like, we just let this guy who did the most heinous crimes aside from fucking chopping bodies up, you know?
You know how they have that saying of like, no, they're too big to fail. Like we can't let certain companies, industries, whatever fail. I feel like this case is so big that they have to tread very lightly on if they were to even entertain letting him out.
But if you
on bail.
let him out and he is guilty of all the things that he was indicted for, well, I say you have some questions to answer, but like, I guess you won't, because if maybe you won't let them ask the questions, because that's just how powerful everyone is, you know, like who knows? Page Six did also publish like a timeline of all of Diddy's like legal snafus that have got him here. And like, there were ones that I read that I'm like, I didn't know that. And like several of them. And then it really fucking goes into depth and describes them. And I'm not even bringing that here. Like, hey, Page Six is supposed to be fun and you've soiled it. So thanks for that. But like, if you want to read about those, go read it. It is very detailed and
very dark. I would imagine.
And I can't even. I just have to skip over it because I can. Okay, and to end on something fun, Cardi B bought her thoughty little birthday dress from the strip club she used to work at. Now, I used to watch this girl on TikTok that had an account that was like, get ready with me, come to work with me, that kind of thing. And she was a stripper. And I remember her talking about how like strip clubs have like on every show, you know, there's craft service. And the show hires like a freelance person, just like everybody's freelance, a person that comes in, you know, brings food and drinks. And strip clubs also have this, but you're not just getting like chicken strips and like all the cold Diet Coke you can drink. Yeah, they're like probably, you know, fragrance, glitter, booby tassels, and these outfits. And I just think I love that Cardi B went back to the old strip club she used to work at, to like tell fucking Yolanda, whoever the fuck their like craft service person is, like,
Katie, I'm back. I'm doing it.
Because she just had a kid, so she said her birthday dress was like too tight to wear, but she's like, hell no, I'm not fucking going out like that. I'm getting something for tonight. So she fucking hit up that bitch that works there and like bought a fucking dress.
God, that makes me love her even more.
I know. She's always gonna be fucking Cardi from the block. Except it's not Cardi, it's Camilla, because that was her stripper name. But like, look at this little fucking outfit. Like, even look how like the belt is kind of like crooked. Because that's, of course it would be, you know?
Obsessed.
That's how you know it's real.
By the way, she just had a baby. She looks great.
I know. But she's keeping it real.
I am so here for this.
I know.
So here for it.
I love Cardi.
That's some good stuff, girl. And happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Cardi B.
Yeah, I love that. Wait, can I just look at this? Because we never get to do my fun topics anymore. You never let me go uncorked. It all has to be about news.
Oh, I thought you had to get home.
No, I do.
Oh, but you got it.
No, I just